Here is my old PS2 childhood memory card from when I was a kid. Over 15 years of save files and memories that are on this bad boy right here. And in today's episode of the BR80 Show, we're gonna be diving into my old memory card to uncover some hidden save files that I may have forgotten about and just some nostalgia along the way. Because I know that there's saves on this that are over 10 years old, a decade years old, and I can remember those memories like they were yesterday, especially with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. But lastly, I want to say, this is an 8 megabyte memory card. I had this when I was a kid too. I don't know exactly what you'd call it, maybe like an upgrade, like memory upgrade, but you plug this into the PS2, you plug this into this, boom, and then it makes it 16 megabytes instead of 8. And this is also what I used to use as a kid, so there is actually a good amount of save files on this bad boy. And the last thing I want to say, this episode was not supposed to be this video for this week. It was supposed to be beating Jumper Griffin's story in one sitting, but I was actually stupid and my mic cord wasn't fully plugged into my camera, so the audio of the face cam was completely destroyed. Nope, I'm behind the wall, baby. You can't do that. Watch and learn. Oh. I'm sorry, baby Brady, and viewers, of course. I'm sorry, I know you were a part of that video and you wanted to show off your jumping ability, but bro, the ambience and everything, basically everything about the old PS2 menu. Oh, the wind, ambience, everything. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect, man. So, I mean, let's just check out the PS2 menu just for some nostalgia. We have the system confirmation, or configuration, I guess. Look at this display. My clock and date is all fucked up, but we're gonna hit up browser and we're gonna pop in the memory card, PS2. So a lot of my saves aren't really the right date, but a lot of them are. I know what ones are right and what ones aren't, because for some reason my PlayStation decided to revert back to like January 1st of 2000 for all the saves. I don't know why. Let's get into this. Anyways, here is the first row. So they all go by rows. As you can see, they have to load. I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but we're going to start off with the top, GTA Vice City. So 316, I think I played this on a live stream. Sitting Ducks, live stream, definitely. We got Backyard Wrestling, don't try this at home, fire game. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, an amazing game, you guys. By the way, let me know in the comments if you enjoy these more chill kind of videos, because I feel like a lot of my vids are a little bit more on the fast-paced side. And I just think that this would be a nice little switch up for this week of an episode, but let me know in the comments, man. We got Pro Skater 4, which I barely have played. I played maybe like 20 minutes of that game total. Time Splitters, not necessarily an amazing game, I don't think, but Max Payne, on the other hand, fire, absolutely fire game. I love that one. Oh my goodness, man. Minority Report. The best PS2 game of all time is Minority Report. Go play it, man, if you never played it. It's on GameCube, it's on PS2. I don't know exactly what other systems it's on, but it's an amazing game. Sled Storm. That was a childhood classic of mine. Burnout Revenge. Played that all the time at my buddy Christopher's house. We used to do split screen all the time. Twisted Metal Black. A lot of these are from recent years, so the dates of these are all correct. I feel like some of them show that the date is 2000, even though I wasn't even born in 2000. So, but Tom and Jerry, War of the Whiskers, that game's pretty fun. Tate, shout out Tate, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. He has been begging me to play this game on the channel. Halloween Special, Tate, Halloween Special. Spider-Man, the movie, the game. 2022. I played this game recently. Maybe I didn't save it. Maybe that's why. 2022, that's 3 years. That's already like a long time ago, man. Downhill Jam 2020. I guess, yeah, these are all save files, but Wow. One of the best Tony Hawk games, by the way. Super Bust Move 2020. Wow, this is great. Mercenaries, I played this like once. War of the Monsters, very fun game. Spy Hunter, the first one, not a bad game. Spy Hunter 2 was better in my opinion, but Tony Hawk's Underground Skater Brenda 2020. Who the fuck is Brenda? I don't know. There's a lot of saves that are just kind of like weird, especially when we get down the list. There's like some weird like Leisure Suit Larry pictures and shit. Spy Hunter 2 saved game. Amazing. I love that game. Spy Hunter 2. Need for Speed Undercover was actually really good. Damn, 2018? Like, I don't know if y'all have ever, let me know in the comments, if y'all have ever, you know, went through your old memory cards and just kind of relived those memories. But I'm telling you straight up, when I see stuff like this, there's certain times where I'll see a save file and I can vividly remember exactly what I was doing at that time, especially with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which we'll get to. But like, I can remember playing this game so much back then. I loved Need for Speed Undercover, man. Let me know in the comments if you want me to play Need for Speed Undercover, man. I love your guys' feedback and stuff. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Very good game as well. Midnight Club 2, 35%. I never beat this game. It's a little bit too hard for me. Deception. Another 2016. Holy. GTA 3, 2017. Pro Skater 3, 2017. Oh my goodness. There's some from Pro Skater 3, 2011, 2012. Underground, or American Wasteland. Underground 2, Skater, Skate Master. Dude, back in the day when I used to be Skate Master on Thug 2, oh my gosh. Pro Skater 3, Skater, Brady Games 13, dude. Oh my gosh. I used to have a channel called Brady Games 13. And I only uploaded twice on it, I think. But holy. I was 13 years old, as you can tell. Brady Games 13. Wow. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 Park. This is where it's at. 2016. The parks in Pro Skater 3, Rooms of Rams, actually a really good park that I made. Gran Turismo, damn, that's bright. Gran Turismo 3, why is that so bright? Thug 2, we have Simpsons Road Rage. This is, what is this one? Stuntman Ignition, I think. I loved that game. I want to get that game again on PS2, definitely. Namco Museum, wow. That's a really good game too. Childhood classic of mine. Tony Hawk's Project 8, the Gaming Guide 999. That's what I used to go by in, what was it? 13 years old, like high school. My 3DS name was Death Demon. I used to have a channel named Death Demon. We went and explored abandoned buildings, me and my friends. But Midnight Club, the first Midnight Club, dude, oh my gosh, it's... I would argue that the first Midnight Club is the best one. I know that's a hot take, but we're getting to all the Pro Skater parks you see. So Stuntman Ignition replays. I want to watch these. When I get that game again, I want to rewatch all those replays. Jaws Unleashed. I want that game again too. There's a lot of games. Because back in the day, man, I collect games now. I don't trade games in, ever. But when I was a kid and I didn't have a job and I had no money, I would trade games in to the game store that I, didn't play anymore. And now that time has passed and I'm older, I'm like, damn, I wish I never traded that in. I want that game again, you know what I mean? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 Park Beware. 2013. Wow. I remember when all of these parks here, so I'm going to just do a little backstory behind these. I was at my friend Zane's house. One of my old childhood friends. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. It's been a long time. But we loved to play Spy Hunter 2 and Pro Skater 3. And there was this one night, this one weekend, I stayed over at his house. And we stayed up, no joke, all night making parks, which are all of these parks, I'm pretty sure. Making parks and staying up all night playing parks. Like, Pro Skater 3 has such a special place in my heart, man. It's insane. So this one was January 28th. Another Stuntman Ignition. 7-1. Okay, so this must have been Test. I don't think I made that at Zane's house. Corrupted Data. I don't even know what this one is. All of these parks, dude. So this was January 28th. Check this out. Okay, so this is January 27th, probably the night before. 10/13/2012. Okay, so maybe I did make all these at his house. Maybe this was a separate night. Oh, these were all separate. Look, these were all made on 10/11 of 2012. These 4 parks here. So I probably made all of these at Zane's. And then these other 2 were different nights when I went over there. But check this out, dude. This was made at 1:52 p.m. This one, 6:51 a.m. we made this park. We stayed up legitimately all night making parks. 6 a.m. This was 2 p.m. Looks like they're not really in order, but 10:12, 6 a.m. 10:12. It's like 1:16 p.m. 2:17. So like we made another one an hour later. 1:52. So like we made a good amount. And then blood. I remember this weekend specifically. We stayed up legitimately all night. And I'm pretty sure after we created these parks, we would go skate in them for a couple hours every night. And one thing I really remember doing with Zane on Pro Skater 3 is, I don't know if you played Pro Skater 3 split screen, but if you like run into the other person, your character will slap him off his board. And we used to do that shit all the time. And we'd put lava pits down, spike pits, and we tried to slap each other into the pits and stuff. Straight up nostalgia, man. Holy, let me know some of your gaming memories as a kid in the comments. We have a lot of Stuntman Ignition stuff. Gran Turismo 3, Skate Master, Twisted Metal Head On, very good game. I remember that game too. This was, okay, Twisted Metal Head On. My mom bought it for me off Amazon. I really wanted it. But the day that it came in the mail, I had to go on, like, because this is back when I was a kid and I didn't really have a say in what I had to do in my life. My parents put me into like this, what was it? Like this camp or whatever. You know those camps that your parents put you in as kids? Like, you don't want to go at the start, but then when the trip is over and you come back, it was like the most fun time you ever had in your entire life. It's literally one of those things. And the game came, Twisted Metal Head On came the day that we had to leave, and I couldn't play it until I got back from my camp, dude. But yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, amazing game. See, look, this one says 2000, so this is when I guess my memory card wasn't set to the right date. Yeah, Need for Speed 2000. Lego Batman 2000. I like Lego Batman. I do like it, and definitely not no Lego Indiana Jones, but the Dog Island. This game, oh my goodness, is actually really good. We play it on the lives every once in a while. This game is very good. Very good game. Thug 2 Park. We got the Thug 2 Parks 2000. Yeah, see, I wish it didn't do that so I could know the actual dates, but at least we have actual dates for Pro Skater 3 at least. San Andreas, not necessarily the best GTA game. I think out of PS2, Vice City is my favorite for sure. Midnight Club 3 Remix. Oh, Lego Indiana Jones. Damn, why does that one say 2000, man? This is... Okay, here's a story behind Lego Indiana Jones. I understand this video is more of like a nostalgia trip for me at least, but maybe some of y'all would appreciate knowing kind of like my childhood and whatnot. But Lego Indiana Jones, this was the first ever sealed PS2 game that I got. My mom took us to, I would assume it was Walmart or something, you know, and this is back in the day when they still had PS2 games on display in Walmart and stuff. I went there. My brother chose out Star Wars Republic Heroes on PS2. I chose Lego Indiana Jones as my game that I wanted because my mom was buying both of us games. And we went home. It was pretty late. My mom would not let us play that night because it was already pretty late. So she made us go to bed. And we played the games in the morning. But I literally woke up to my brother playing Star Wars Republic Heroes. And my Lego Indiana Jones was still sealed. I was so excited to wake up. I cracked the seal on that thing. Oh my gosh, man. It was a night to remember. Holy. So many amazing memories. Let me just tell you a few PS2 games, because I grew up playing PS2. PS1, yeah, but I didn't have a PS1 at my house. I had a PS2. Lego Indiana Jones, Minority Report, and Pro Skater 3. Some of the most fun times I've ever had as a kid, man. And then we have Leisure Suit Larry, magna cum laude. I played this game for like three parts on the channel, but never finished it. So Outlaw Golf 2, I think I played that once. Never played it again. Then we have Leisure Suit Larry Photos. It's a picture of a girl's back, I guess. Max Payne 2, not a bad game. I like the first one better, and I did beat both of them on PC when I used to have a gaming PC, but I feel like they're a little bit too hard on PS2 just because of the controls. But Lego Star Wars 2, shout out Darth Vader. Lego Star Wars, the first one, Yoda. Alright, so here's another picture. Another picture. If you guys don't know what the game Leisure Suit Larry is, man, they make you do some weird stuff in that game. What are these pictures of this lady? We have Manhunt, the best Rockstar game in my opinion. The first ever Manhunt game. Oh my goodness, that game is so good. It's the best Rockstar game in my opinion. Rampage Total Destruction. And then we have some more photo. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. Well, yo, what was I doing? Yo. Don't question me, man. It was part of the mission that I had to do in that game. I wasn't just doing it just because, man. Look, it's because of the mission. Bro. Jumper, Griffin's Story. But yeah, you saw from the intro of this vid, man. I filmed the whole video beating that game in one sitting. It was actually a pretty good video. There's a lot of stupid moments. And then I realized the cord to my camera was a little bit not plugged in all the way and it was sticking out a little. So I went into my editor and there was so much. It was basically ear rape. Like you could not. I might as well should have just uploaded just the gameplay. I wouldn't have been able to even do my voice. Thug 2 Park, The Real Park. Okay, The Real Park. Black, very good game. Thug 2 Skater, Super Trucks Racing, shout out Tate. Hummer Badlands, I like that one. That was a good game. Played that one all the time as a kid. Midnight Club 3 Remix, Manhunt 2, very good game as well. But I think the story and atmosphere of Manhunt 1 is way better. Armageddon. Oh my goodness, I played this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I first got my PS2, here's another story. This is kind of more of a chill vid. I hope you're all enjoying it. But here's a story behind when I first got my PS2. I can't remember what holiday it was, but my aunt got me, this present was for me and my brother, the PS2. And there was this big ass diaper box full of diapers. And we were like, yo, why'd you get us diapers for whatever the special occasion it was? It's probably like Christmas or something. And she was like, yo, dig inside. So we dug inside the diapers, and at the bottom was a PS2 and a ton of games. And the first ever game I played on PS2 was Midnight Club, the first one. Amazing game. But I can remember a few, games that I played so much back in the day. I played Namco Museum a lot. Mortal Kombat Armageddon I played a lot. Pro Skater 3, of course. Midnight Club. Lego Indiana Jones, when I got that was one of my most favorite games of all time. Minority Report, didn't play it as much when I first got the PS2, but that game really grew on me, and it still has been growing on me to this day. Like the past year or two, that game has been really, really growing on me. Absolutely amazing game. Let me try to think, what other games did I have when I first got the PS2? We had Spider-Man, the first ever Spider-Man. I'm looking at my collection here. I had the first ever Spider-Man, Hummer Badlands, Corvette, Sled Storm, just some like random games though, but a lot of good memories, man. And Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, which I played once. Not necessarily a insane game, but there's this one Hot Wheels game on DS that I used to play a lot on the school bus, but that's all that's on this memory card. Now I believe that if I unplug the extender and replug it in where it's just the 8 megabyte, there will be more games on it, I think. Even though I understand that doesn't really make sense, but oh yeah, there's a few. Oh my gosh, there's only these. We have Hidden Invasion. Not bad. Burnout 3, amazing game, dude. I love Burnout 3. 20X Proving Ground. Damn, 2016. Triggerman. Oh my gosh, this game was terrible. Another Manhunt. Okay, another Manhunt. This is Call of Duty World at War 5. I've never had this on this memory card. Call of Duty World at War Final Front. I have never in my life played this game. The only Call of Duty game I played on PS2 was Big Red 1. Call of Duty Big Red 1. That's the only Call of Duty I ever played, not World at War Final Fronts. I have no idea why that's on here. Twisted Metal Black, Undercover. I love that game. Cabela's African Safari. That's another one that I had as a kid. Or maybe it was a different Cabela's game, but it was definitely one of the Cabela's. Franklin. Definitely want to do a review on this game, but it has to be with my girl because we played this on a live for the first time together, and it was pretty funny. But Flushed Away. Wow. Flushed Away. And not only that, you guys, but I did also have as a kid, this one was also from my childhood. It's a blue 8 megabyte memory card. I always used the red one. The red one didn't ever fill up until like maybe less than a year ago. It finally reached full capacity, and I just only started using the blue one. But we're gonna see what's on the blue one here, just because. All right, so definitely not a lot of games, but Monsters Inc. Such a dumb game. Mary-Kate and Ashley, Sweet 16. Midnight Club, let's go. Thug Skater, again, another Thug. Minority Report, baby. Let's go, 2021. Damn. So maybe I was using this memory card back in the day a little bit, but I can swear that that red one only just filled up recently, like within the last year. So I don't know why I was using the blue one. But we got Black, Untitled. Oh, EJ Club World. Yo. Armageddon. We got Georgia the Jungle. Oh my gosh, that game was atrocious. Bully. Yes, Bully is an amazing game by Rockstar as well. I really like Bully. I would say Bully is way better than any of the GTA games. Lego Star Wars. Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. Nah, man. Nah. Manhunt 2. Flushed Away again? Well, you guys, there's my memory cards on PS2. That one blue one that I use nowadays, but then the red one that's actually completely full. This is the childhood one, especially with this adapter. The red one holds so many memories. So many memories with this little fucking piece of plastic here, man. It's crazy. But anyways, if you enjoy retro gaming, subscribe to the channel. We upload weekly over here with live streams, community posts, and all that juicy stuff of, retro gaming goodness. And yeah, man, thank you so much for tuning in. I'd love to shout out my channel members, a part of the BR80 crew. Thank you so much to Baby Brady, Tate Harris, A77, and BR80's girl. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate the support. Membership links are in the description. And the other members, my boy Nick Wally, who is part of BR80 Basics. Appreciate you too, my boy. A lot of talking in this video, man. But there's some times where, I want to be personal with you guys. And I feel like this is one of the more personal videos talking about my childhood memories and stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed. But we'll be seeing y'all next Thursday for the next episode of the BR80 show. And I'm hoping that I make sure my camera mic is plugged in all the way. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you soon.